First of all, I'd like to say good evening to our Dr. and Mrs. Robert Kittel, Reverend Masaichi Hori, our Regional President for Asia Pacific 2, Dr. Julius Malikden, and Reverend Ronnie Sudusta, Regional Vice Presidents for Asia Pacific 2, Reverend Jaime Vergara, our HTM Asia Director, Ati Shirley Vergara, our National HTM Directress, church leaders and pastors, John Book couples, John Book candidates and challengers, brothers and sisters, good evening. My name is Raul Gamboa, and my wife is Susuyo Chirooka Gamboa from Japan. We are from the 30,000 Couples Blessing. I joined our movement in the middle of 1984, while my wife joined in 1987. I joined almost the same time with my spiritual parent, Mrs. Dulce Buyayo, who is also a Chonbo achiever. We were witness in Lucena. We were schoolmates at that time. We were blessed with two children, Saki and Takuya. Saki is already 20 years old. Soon she will be 21 next month. She graduated senior high school last school year 2019-2020 at Tsunwa International Academy. Saki just finished her one-year training course in our Yojong Youth Leadership Training International just this first week of August. Her immediate future goal is to enroll at Sanmun University. And also, she is a blessing candidate. While Takuya is now 17 years old, he's an incoming grade 10 student, also at our Sunwa International Academy. He already attended the Blessing Seminar Level 1 for second generation. I would like to focus my sharing on how we accomplish both our vertical 430 generation and horizontal 430 couples. For vertical 430 generation ancestors liberation and blessing, how we started. I remember our couple first experienced in 1999. We were encouraged by our friend, the family of our Chonbo couple, June and Yumiko Tebes. Even though we don't have money to travel that time, we managed to borrow money from another friend. We were excited to attend that 2-day workshop. That time, the Wanglin Palace is just about to finish. In order for us to attend, every time there is a schedule of ancestor liberation and blessing, especially when Chongpyong Providence was brought to the Philippines through the Asian tour. The first one, if I'm not mistaken, was in 2005 in our IPLC, now in Tanay, Rizal. Our couple and family have to make sacrifices so that if there is a chance, we can go to Chongpyong for the liberation and blessing of our ancestors. One of the sacrifices we made is by transferring our children from private school to public school so that we can save some amount we can use for our ancestors. Starting in 2010, we made schedules of going to Chongpyong purposely for ancestors' liberation. Then, in 2011, I attended 40-day workshop for the first time. And within that 40 days, I did liberation and blessing of both our couple's ancestors. Then, the following year, we traveled again. First, my wife attended the 40 days for Blessed Wives seminar. Then our children and I followed for the husband's 8-day seminar. And again, we liberated and blessed our ancestors. Based on our record, we finished our 210 generation in 2011. And after that, the succeeding generations up to 430, the liberation is automatic. And so we just have to pay the donation for the blessing of our ancestors. How we accomplished the blessing of our horizontal 430 couples is considered a miracle. But before I tell you about it, let me first share our experience in HTM mission. It was 2015 when we started to do HTM mobilization together with the couple of our Honorable Chonbo Dr. Leopoldo Uba, the couple of Ati Leti Mukubo in Palawan, the couple of Quezon and Joy Telio, and our couple, we received the benediction and authority from our then regional chair of Asia Pacific, Dr. Chon Sik Yong. It is the pioneering of our HTM in Palawan. As other region in the country did, we also approached the local officials like the mayor or the barangay captain. In the photo is the former lady mayor of Rojas in northern Palawan, together with the two Singaporean blessed member, Mr. Peter Ong and George Lee, who joined us for some time during our mobilization. On the other photo is our meeting with Barangay Council of Barangay Concepcion, where the residence of our Dr. Leopoldo Uba is located and is our base for mobilization. Then I learned from our Kuya Paul that the former mayor and her husband already are blessed. I could not present some photos of our mobilization during that time, but our collective effort laid foundation for the succeeding HTM mobilization in Palawan. Through reaching out and coordinating with the Department of Social Work and Development, we were able to hold series of blessing events like 200 couples, 300 couples, and so on. And we have one bigger event in Puerto Princesa City of around 500 couples. Same with the most experience of other HTM mobilizers. The challenging part is with the follow-up for the 40-day condition and 3-day ceremony for the couples who join. In Palawan, there are areas whose local leaders, like the barangay chairman, who are positive and who also join the blessing, can have a good result. I also have the chance to join the HTM mobilization in Mindanao, in Cagayan de Oro City, particularly in the town of Balingasag. I have a wonderful experience with the popular tribe there, the Higaunon tribe. They have this red uniform. Also, in order to maximize the result, together with one staff, we stay in the place in one barangay. I stay in one family with a very small house, but I can feel the humility and the hospitality of the local people. I have the opportunity to work with the leader of this tribe. Many of their members have joined the blessing before, and we need to follow up them to finish the process of the blessing. In this mobilization, I am grateful to have the opportunity to work for the accomplishment of the national goal during that time. In Palawan, we were able to finish the album of 4HTM. After almost a year of our HTM mission in Palawan, our family moved to my hometown in Quezon Province. We stayed there for around 2 years. At the beginning of the second quarter of 2018, I have the opportunity to become staff again in our national headquarters with the same responsibility before. I have the chance to attend our leaders and our regional chair, Dr. Yong, whenever he is in the Philippines. After a year in 2019, with the encouragement of our national HCM directress, the one and only Ati Shirley Vergara, one morning in the kitchen of HQ, she called me to join the orientation for HCM mobilization for the Japanese partner. I was given a partner together with other blessed families in Antipolo Rizal cluster. I started to mobilize the 430 of my Japanese partner in August 2019, and the area given to me was the same area of Honorable Chonbo, Koninobo, and Jayon Sabiora, which is Cardona Rizal, where they held a successful blessing event with overflowing participants, around more or less 750 couples for their Japanese partner in July 2019. I'm so grateful for the company of Reverend Koninobu and Jayon while they are following up for those couples who joined the blessing. I can also meet the key people that work with them during their mobilization for the blessing. With Reverend Kuni and Jayon, I can also meet the local officials of the town, like the mayor, vice mayor, the ABC president, barangay captain, and the municipal link of the DFWD. On the first blessing event of my Japanese partner, not so many couples attended, but we had the presence of the vice mayor, the ABC president of Cardona. We could present the award of Ambassador for Peace to the barangay official who participated in our Barangay Peace Leadership Conference. Next. Immediately after the first blessing, we mobilized. Again, this time I was accompanied by one of the Yojong Leadership Training Program educator, Ronan Diaz, who is very able. He had been to the area before in Pelilla, Rizal. In this particular mobilization, even though I could not join because I was sometimes called to do other important responsibility, I feel confident with this young and talented mobilizer. I was really amazed by the result of the hard work of all our members together with our regional leader, HCM cluster leader, the Honorable Reverend and Mrs. Melky Gabaran. This is the venue of our second IPDF for my Japanese partner. This is the hard work of our HTLTP in our region, headed by our National HTM Secretary, Ms. Rose Tormes. Our venue was in Kisao Elementary School, covered court in Pililla, Rizal. By this time, we have overflowing participants, which is the opposite of the first blessing. For this particular HTM, it took us around 7 months to complete all the process of the 430 couples, including the 43 couples, 43, including the 43 couples who finished the steps of the blessing. How did we accomplish our goal for 430 couples? It was in a year or a year ago because of the pandemic. I already thought we could not accomplish it. But one day when I received a call from our Dr. Paul Uba, that was August 28, 2020, asking me if we already applied for Chonbo registration. We have telling us, we have invested in Palawan, and then he offered 430 couples to us. And that is how we were able to become part of the first 66 couples to be conducted as Chonbo couples. We are deeply grateful to our Honorable Dr. Paul Urba, who have a big heart to offer us and to take ownership of 430 couples in Palawan. Thank you so much, Kuya Paul. We are also grateful to our Bishop Premier and Pastor Baby Dan Herner for their hard work and dedication in following up our 43 couples on our behalf. Also, this year we were able to open again the center in Lucena in Quezon Province, my hometown, and together with other blessed families who are blessed to our Korean brothers, to Japanese brothers, and also to African brothers, our blessed families, but they are staying in North America, and one couple are staying in Canada. So we were able to again establish our center in Lucena purposely in order to uh, uh, follow up those couples who already joined the blessing way back in 2016, and so also this gave us the opportunity for my Abel tribe to be witness. So also we are grateful to our staff there in our Lucena Center, headed by our brother Ruel Galit and two other brothers. So thank you very much. Before I end my presentation, I would like to share two parents' words. Two parents said, when you go to the spirit world in the future, what should you take with you? You do not go there with money. You do not go there in the name of Unification Church either. Therefore, what you should do now is to see how many sons and daughters you can create for God to love before you can go there. Everyone can do this. When people give birth to babies, they can have only a limited number of children. What do you do? What do you have through in this process of restoration? When you create many spiritual sons and daughters from among those in Satan's world for God to love, this accomplishment connects with your ancestors and open the way to liberate them. This is the greatest gift you can give in the course of restoration. Adieu. In behalf of my family, I would like to offer our deepest gratitude to our Heavenly Parents and two parents for their love and guidance. Once again, thank you so much and good evening.